Yo, y'all know what time it is, man. It's Mr. 110 back in the building, man. Mr. 110 back in the building, man. And I got the one and only Mr. CEO is in the building,
man. What's up, Mr. 110, man? What's good?
It's always good on my end, man, as long as ain't nobody trolling.
Nigga, what you mean, nigga? This the internet. This bitch is filled with trolls, nigga. What you mean?
Listen, man, listen. We seen the other day. Sometimes trolling can play out in the wrong way, man, because everybody ain't playing. Everybody ain't playing, right?
Right. You talking about the shooting shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, them niggas wasn't trying. I don't know what them niggas had going on, man. Yeah, that was some. I don't know, but I saw the shit that you sent me about the shit, and again, I was just like, well, you know, every dog got his day too. When in this case, it was two dogs. Excuse me, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean for us people, but
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See you trolling? Don't see what that sound like trolling when you say see it's two dogs in this case.
Well, I'm saying it wrong. I want to be remorseful. I'm saying two people passed away, but the analogy is every dog has his day. So this ain't just a one dog situation. It's a two dog situation. I'm not calling people dogs. I'm saying two people died this day because if you keep campaigning, you gonna get elected. That's what I was told.
Well, you know, that's a true statement. If you keep campaigning, it's possibly you can get elected one way or another.
One way or another. So I don't want to be on here acting like I'm trolling. What I'm saying is some people wish get granted. Do you hear me?
I agree with that.
And I'm not speaking about the victims wanting to die. I'm saying the dude that did the shit, he got his wish granted.
So this was stemming from something way back in October, you know, from a Halloween situation, and these two people had went back and forth, right?
Right, but it's from you gonna play the video, I think, because it's from October 23 now. This ain't
yeah.
It's from what? How many months ago?
October. It's from October 2023. That's how long this feud been going on between these two.
Right.
And we're gonna get to the video, but I got one question to ask you. This is the question that's solely for you. Do you think it was something other than clicks and views? What do you think?
Nah, I think people got killed. They call it YouTube war. I think the two individuals, rest their soul, that they got killed over clicks and views. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, I think they was battling over who was gonna get the most attention. And the dude that did the shooting pulled out the trump card. I be on here and I say it all the time. If a nigga want to go viral, pull up, right? I scream it real quick. Pull up, meaning like whether you punching or shooting. That's how now they viral. Because let's think about it. We would never know any of these individuals. 36 hours ago, we did not know them at all. We didn't even know this was happening, right? And bam, dude did the unthinkable, and now they viral. And these people channels were small channels. And I'm saying this is a sad situation, but this is the reality of online bullshit when people ain't got nothing going on in real life, man. That's just what I'm saying. But let's play the video. See exactly what they talking about.
Yeah, let's get to it.
An online conflict turning into real-life consequences. A YouTube streamer accused of killing two people in front of the Bellagio, claiming it was self-defense. The coroner confirming the identity of those victims as well. Thank you for joining us at 4. I'm Kirsten Joyce.
And I'm Brian Loftus. An arrest report contradicts the shooter's account. 8 News Now reporter Joshua Pagero breaking down the very latest.
Manuel Ruiz, the YouTube streamer accused of killing 2 people in front of the Bellagio fountains, appeared in court on Tuesday after turning himself in to police.
Nevada versus Manuel Ruiz.
Ruiz, who goes by the name Sin City Manny on YouTube, walked before a judge handcuffed.
Good morning, Mr. Ruiz. You were arrested for 2 counts of open murder with use of a deadly weapon.
Ruiz is accused of killing Rodney and Tanisha Finley on Sunday nights. They're YouTubers who go by Finny the Legend. An arrest report we obtained says Ruiz shot Rodney twice in the head and several times in the arm. He shot Tanisha in the back of the head. The shooting was captured on the Finny the Legend live stream. Police say the online conflict began Halloween of 2023.
It was childish, it was crazy, it didn't make any sense.
Marquise Wiley, a fellow YouTuber, showed up to Ruiz's court hearing. He was following in real time the conflict between the 2 YouTubers.
It was all about who was the biggest Las Vegas YouTube content creator.
Hold it right there. Hold it right there. It was between who was the biggest YouTube content creator, right?
Right.
What's your take on that?
Well, neither one of them was big. Again, man, sometimes I think, man, we get caught up in our own little worlds, or as the white folks call them, our own little cells. You know, hey, man, you've been in the penitentiary, real familiar with cells and day rooms and tight-knit communities. And I don't know, man. I just think that, again, man, when you make this internet your livelihood, to some people it's worth it. To that Mexican man, it was worth him losing his life and taking other people's lives for attention, man. And if I had to guess, to him, it was worth it. Now, he was definitely wrong. He definitely went to the extreme, and I think this is an extreme case, right? And those people that was killed didn't understand what they were dealing with or what they was instigating over the 2 years. Man, you say it all the time, nigga, you could put the key in your own back, and they put the key in his back to make it happen to him, man.
And it was just, they was in competition. And when you watch YouTube, you see different creators competing for viewers. And that's what I thought it was about. I didn't think it was going to end in violence.
An arrest report says Ruiz fled the scene after the shooting and tossed a murder weapon in the Paris parking garage. Ruiz told police he was acting in self-defense, but investigators did not list in their arrest report any weapons on Rodney and Tanisha Finley.
They might talk about my eye, they might talk about the way I look, but I will never get a gun.
Now, hold up. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to this part, because I got a real question for you.
Hold on now. Is you trolling?
No, I'm asking questions.
Is you trolling?
I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions. Only questions.
Ruiz told police he was acting in self-defense, but investigators did not list in their arrest report any weapons on Rodney and Tanisha Finley.
They might talk about my eye, they might talk about the way I look, but I will never.
All right. He said they might talk about his eye, right? That brings me to this right here. You were once considered a real bona fide hater on this YouTube circuit, right?
You talking about me or him?
No, you. We talking about. I'm talking about you right now.
Right. Ain't no doubt about it. I'm a hater. Facts.
Okay, yeah, now people looked at you as a troll. They say you came into this game and you just kicked the ball over the fence. In this YouTube game, they say you're supposed to come in a different way versus the way you came in. You came in as a bona fide troll. At that particular time, or even at this time, do you consider yourself a troll?
I wasn't no troll, man. I came in speaking the truth. Yeah, I came in giving it. See, here's the problem. I was always told this: it's 2 sides to every coin, right? It's a heads and a tails. Now that's a coin, but when you get to telling the story, it's 3 sides to a story. So 2 sides to a coin, 3 sides to a story, right? On the story side, you got they side, your side, and the truth. On the coin side is heads and tails, meaning like it's always a right and it's always a left. That's what the coin represent, right? The law of duality is two of everything, right? The story represents that the two perspectives will not always have the truth in them. All right, that's what the story represents. So when I came in with my side of the story, now on YouTube, whoever tells their story first automatically makes the other person to come along to tell a story a hater if it contradicts the first story that is popular. See, on YouTube, it's not about truth, right? It's about popular opinion. What's ever popular, right, is what flies on YouTube. And if you're against what's popular, you are a hater. So, of course, they categorize me as a hater for doing what everybody else do on here, tell their opinion. But my opinion is in direct opposition to what the popular opinion is. So they classify me as a hater for that. Do I see myself as a hater or a troll because I came up here and gave my version and my accounts of things? I did not. No, I did not. And then they'll say something like, well, you don't know OG Percy in real life. No, none of you niggas know nobody in real life. I don't know none. I know OG. I know Hollywood in real. I don't know none of these niggas in real life. What the fuck are they talking about? The whole internet is about strangers that don't know each other. Because if the people that got killed knew that Mexican in real life, they would have knew to leave him the fuck alone. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, so I guess the next question is this, man. Is some people are for real, and it's some people that are not for real. And on this particular day, this individual is for real, right? Now,
Right.
doing your trolling era, as they called it. Yeah, I used to always hold up there. I always tell you, look out, CEO, because you never know how these people gonna react to what you have to say, right? Not that you gave a damn, but because you still did it, right? Now, as we seen what play out in Vegas, did that change your mind from the way that you go at people on this speaker box?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I saw the shit that happened in Vegas. I done saw the shit happen in real life, man. Shit ain't got nothing to do with me, man, and what come out my mouth and what I got going on. I never identify with the victim in no situation, man. There's no disrespect to those that passed away, but I'm not the nigga to see a nigga get punched in his eye and think that, damn, nigga may punch me. I don't think like that. My mind don't operate like that, and I'm more sure those people that passed away, mind didn't operate like that. I mean, I get it. It's a tragic situation. I'm not on here trying to play nothing gangster real, but what I said and what I spoke out my mouth, I stood on it, man. That's just what it is. Yeah, if somebody is offended to the point to where they feel like they need to do something to me, then it's my job to be prepared for that or not prepared for that, however it go. But I'm prepared to die in real life, meaning like I'm not prepared for somebody to murder me. I'm saying I got $1 million life insurance policy. Every day you wake up and suck in air on this motherfucking earth is dangerous. Do you hear me? It's motherfuckers that ain't on YouTube today, that ain't got a YouTube channel that's gonna get their motherfucking brains blowed out. Do you hear me? So I'm saying that to say this. Man, if I feel like expressing myself in any manner, I'm gonna express myself. And whatever come with that, I get it. But that wasn't a form of expression. I said what I said about Percy. I gave my opinion, I gave my truth on it, but I ain't never show up to the nigga house. I ain't never show up to the park that he walk his dog around and all that. Yeah, you got to know when you're going too far, man. Those people was from Arizona and they showed up on that nigga turf where he do street performances at, trying to continue to control him over 2 years, man. Again, some people wish get granted, my nigga. Yeah, that's what it is.
Do you feel like, I mean, you know, I feel like that YouTube is opinionated based anyway, unless it's
all opinionated based.
Unless it's real facts behind it, right? I feel like the whole YouTube circuit is opinionated based, right? Now, from the perspective of people that go back and forth, right? Moving forward, this not just including the people that troll, moving forward, do you think that's going to change the minds of some other people when trolling comes into play on somebody else's end? How do you think the people are going to perceive it now? Or how do you think the YouTube itself going to handle that? Because those people, soon as they were deleted off the earth, their channels got deleted.
Right. So they lost all the way around the channels and out. But I can tell you this, Hollywood, before that happened, and it's been happening, right? Used to do things like, here go another problem, right? This was crazy to me. Before I even got on internet, this was just going on in my community, right? People would get in an argument online before you had live, before you could go live. People would get an argument online back and forth, comment for comment, right? This how long I done saw this shit play out on internet. They'll go comment to comment before you go live, and then they'll tell somebody to meet them at the park, right? And then people will go to the park, meet up, and record the video of them there and post it. This before you can go live. And I used to say, damn, nigga really think that I'm finna get into it with them on live. If you tell me to come to the park, Hollywood, and I drive to the park and you standing outside your car, I'm gonna run you over. Like, I'm gonna run the car. Like, there's no way we gonna show our location in this situation and dare nigga to do something and not do nothing to me. I think just as a person being on the street, I think that's crazy. And now with live, people do that in real time. So again, those people that passed away, man, no disrespect to them, but they was playing a dangerous game. They was playing the wish a nigga would, and a nigga did.
So, and once again, man, I just think this is the prime example of not knowing the people that you're dealing with. Because for somebody to do that, it's just my opinion, mental health is real. And it's a lot of people that on this YouTube circuit suffer from mental health. And the only thing they own is a YouTube channel. And when you threaten that, it's going to be a problem.
It's going to be a problem. So now, listen, man, this is like, here's another thing. The dude is a street performer. He perform, and again, I'm not defending him and what went on. But listen, the dude is a street performer. He performs in Las Vegas, right? On the street. You go out there condemning him and trolling him at his workplace. Now, I would think if I go to a nigga job on live fucking with them, at some point mentally, a nigga gonna have to come up with a way to deal with me.
So
am I over exaggerating?
No, you're not over exaggerating.
So what I'm saying is it go a little deeper than you see. It's some lines crossed off of YouTube that make a motherfucker gone dome you 2 times.
Which I can agree with that. So
yeah. So we looking at it. YouTube is the platform in which they got their message out on, and YouTube is the platform in which they got murdered on. But they cross a couple lines, man, that you shouldn't be out here crossing with nobody. Period, with nobody.
Now, that's the reason why I asked you the question. Do you think the people that are considered trolls will move different?
Nah, ain't nobody moving differently, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the old saying, what you eat don't make me shit. So what happens to somebody else don't affect the next person like that. You know what I'm saying? It's who you are that makes you change, or the experience you go through that make you change. Yeah. That's just what it is. It's what you go through. So seeing it, again, people like, damn, that's sad, that's fucked up, but that don't inflict no change in people. Nigga, they start trolling right after that. You see that nigga went up there with that eye to get on camera. Yeah, see that nigga with that eye went up there to get on the news. Like, the shit don't stop, bro. It's just a huge cycle of violence and ignorance. But the fact of the matter is this: YouTube is all some people got, right? And they will fight, argue, and defend it to the death of them, man. That's it. I get it, man. This bitch done gave a lot of niggas a bunch of platforms and a bunch of energy to think they somebody. So when I come up here and speak my opinion, you mean everybody can have an opinion. But when I say my opinion invokes a nigga to do something to me. Nigga, I ain't no hoe, nigga. Yeah, you better, yeah, I ain't no hoe, nigga. Straight like that, nigga. Yeah. CEO Hockley shot down, yeah, and a gun was found. Yeah, ain't no, yeah, nigga, I ain't no nigga. What? I said what I said, and you know this Texas, nigga. I'm from Texas. You don't like what I say, punch me in my mouth, man. That's how we operate. Now, it's like, oh, you inviting violence. No, I'm not. What I'm saying is I'm not gonna be on here acting like I can't say what I want to say, nigga. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say, nigga. Straight like that. Now, if I'm gonna go to your job, fucking with you about what I say, it ain't that important. I ain't trying to, like, I don't, you know, even with the loco nigga, the Percy nigga, I'm not doing all that investigative shit. I don't want to know them niggas' mamas. I don't want to know them fat, ugly bitches that they fuck with. I don't want to know none of that shit. I'm not going into details and investigative mode to do all that. That's another thing these people done. I'm not doing that shit, bro. Yeah, I'm not going to find out. I'm not looking into all that shit, bro. I'm not just that. That ain't me. I'm not no investigative reporter. That's why I say I ain't a troll. I'm just a nigga that's gonna speak the truth, and that's just what it is. But yeah, I ain't playing the victim neither, nigga. Yeah, I ain't playing the motherfucking victim at all, nigga. I don't know nothing about being a victim, nigga. I'm not that too familiar with that part of it.
And even before this situation occurred, right? I had always said I would never get into an argument with nobody on YouTube because it's not that serious, right? But in this case, to this particular person that was dancing downtown Las Vegas, like you said, that was his workplace. And the reason why I brought up his channel is because that person that which was unalived threatened to have his channel taken down, not once, not twice, numerous of times, right? And that probably rubbed him the wrong way, man. And everybody in society not mentally stable, man.
Yeah, see, I'm not striking niggas. I don't got time for all that shit like that. That's what I'm saying. So it is levels to that shit, man. Am I disrespectful? I'm disrespectful. Sometimes, nigga, sometimes you only listen to your mama when she cuss your ass out. Do you hear me? Or listen to your old man when there's some cussing involved. So it is a level of disrespect in it. But prime example, nigga, I done been in Fort Worth a whole bunch of times. Man, I'm not going to Fort Worth fucking with Percy or Colin Percy. I'm not even going to offend the homies that's in Fort Worth with this internet shit. Knowing damn well that if I was ever in a situation where we cross each other's path, man, ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. So I don't have to go out and prove that, if that makes any sense. Another example is Percy done been to Houston a bunch of times. He fuck with Real Tunes. They been here a bunch of times. They don't come fucking with me because there's levels to that shit, bro. Yeah, sometimes you can put the kin people back. We got to acknowledge that the shit went too far both ways, bro. That just ain't no trolling. It was. I wish a nigga would. Yeah, and a nigga wish got granted, nigga.
I would say this, man, that it was some personal things attached to that.
Facts. It got way too personal. Too much investigating going on. Nigga, wives on there. Now, here go the real situation. We got to play the other video. Fellas, you got to quit letting your motherfucking wife pull you in some hoe shit. That's the next thing. Like when him and the wife got into it with the Mexican, he should have smashed the Mexican ass right there. See, this shit would have been all over with. Fight squash everything. He would have punished that Mexican when that Mexican put that pepper spray out there and say, nigga, he would have put on a demonstration then. this shit would have been over with. But see, the nigga ain't a nigga that demonstrate. The nigga is a nigga that conversate. So the nigga didn't put on no demonstration with the Mexican when they was up close and personal. And he got behind that motherfucking camera and went on a 2-year run fucking with that Mexican and got him and his wife whacked. Nigga, that's just what it is. I know it's like, let's have a little respect for the dead, but I done seen too many niggas die around this bitch behind whole shit like this, nigga. Yeah, they got into it in real life. The nigga wife was filming the Mexican recording. The Mexican told the wife, hey, man, don't film my recording. That led to the wife getting rowdy with the Mexican. They got some pushing and shoving going on, and the Mexican pepper sprayed. The nigga came over there talking about don't worry about it, but went online for 2 years harassing this nigga, man. Yeah, let's say what it is. I mean, I know the news can't say it like that, but that's what it is. Now, whether my wife right or wrong, nigga, you get in an argument with my wife, nigga, we gonna have an issue on the spot, my nigga.
But
I don't know about you, Hollywood, but hey, nigga, hold on. Straight up, you can't have that energy with my wife. We ain't gotta do no recording or nothing. All this is recording. You could go on YouTube and watch how all that shit started because that nigga didn't stand on business, but he went on YouTube with all that motherfucking click the button StreamYard shit, and it led to their ass getting smoked in Las Vegas, thinking he was safe on the strip. That's the reality of it.
I can agree with that, but you know, it kind of plays into this, man, that you can play with some of the people some of the time, but not all the time. And this was one of them days that playtime was over with.
Right, you done pulled up. You done pulled up to the nigga set and you live. Nigga ready to, hey, man. Some niggas be ready to cash their ticket, man. Do you hear me? Yeah, he was ready for the motherfucking 3 meals. He was ready for whatever the loss the Nevada State Prison got for him, he was ready for it. He had no problem and went turned himself in. So that's just the reality of it, man. Yeah, you gotta 48 laws of power say this, man. 48 laws of power say know when you won. Don't go past your mark. Huh?
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, but at the end of the day, man, is that campaigning is real. It is real. And anytime you campaign, whether you a YouTube politician or street politician or whatever you campaigning for, it's gonna come time that you're gonna get elected. And you ain't promised which way you gonna go.
Right, you ain't promised, and then you not prepared for none of that. So yeah, we got sympathy for the people that lose, right? Everybody identify with the slave or the person that's murdered. I'm looking at it like, damn, that nigga was playing. Yeah, oh, it went too far. It went too far way back when, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The nigga with the eye been watching that shit the whole time. Now he want to get up there and get his 5 minutes of fame. But man, he done put 2 motherfuckers in the dirt, nigga, for real. I'm talking about right now, they in that box for eternity, nigga. You don't come out that box. I ain't seen a nigga go in that box and come out yet. They say Jesus did, but we ain't seen that nigga since he came out. Do you hear me? So I'm in there telling you, your ass gonna go in that box, and that's just the outcome of life, period. Right? But we can't sit here and act like they wasn't explicit in their own undoing, bro. Like, that's just what it is, man.
Well, my thing is this, man, is that in that particular situation, man, although you got people that's not here no more, they contributed to their own unaliving, man, because they didn't know when to turn it off.
They went past their mark, man. 48 laws of power, man. Reading to do you niggas some good, man. Yeah, reading to do y'all some good. Get y'all a book and read and learn something, man. And the whole thing is, hold on, let's see what law it is. 48 laws of power. Don't go what? Yeah, we don't go past your mark, man. Law 47, nigga. Law 47, 48 laws of power, law 47, man. Don't go past the mark you aim from. In victory, learn when to stop. The moment of victory is often the most greatest moment of pearl. In the heat of victory, arrogance and overconfidence can push you past your goal you aim for, and you by going too far make you more than your enemies can defeat you. Hold on, let me read that again. I'm trying to read it quick. In the heat of victory, arrogance and the overconfidence can push you past the goal you aim for, and by going too far, you make more enemies than in your defeat. Yeah, that's it. They went too far, bro. Now, did they deserve it? Hey, man, God decides. yeah, God decides. Like you motherfuckers say, Trump talking about the riders. He say if they spit, they hit. Meaning like, well, damn, they didn't hit you. They just spit on. It don't matter. Like you are not responsible for the next person's response, man.
And we both know every action with the wrong person, it will be a reaction.
Yeah, ain't no doubt about it. And hey, man, that's that, man. RIP to the brother and his wife that passed away. You know what I'm saying? We definitely, you know, it is what it is, man. Lesson to be learned. But we can't sit here and just point at the Mexican dude as if like he is the epitome of evil. All this shit was conjuring evil spirits and bad spirits, and motherfucker participated up until the point to where they not here no more, man. Don't let that shit go that far, man. Straight like that. Leave that shit alone. I apologize to all the niggas that I done kicked in their ass on here, but hey, I ain't never been to your highs. I ain't never been where you stayed. I'm just saying my opinion, man. And don't come fucking with me. Yeah, I ain't none of them niggas. Yeah, leave me alone, nigga. Leave me alone, nigga. I ain't trolling you because I call you broke. Yeah, bitch ass nigga, you broke. Yeah, because I said so. And if you feel like you broke and you want to prove me wrong, go get a job. Because the worst thing you could be is broke and get your ass whooped. Nigga, that's a double whammy. You hear me? Yeah. Go fill out your motherfucking application. Yeah, if it prove me I'm wrong and say you ain't broke and take your kids to Disneyland, bitch ass nigga. If not, fuck you, man. Yeah,
you trolling. Like right now, you trolling.
I ain't trolling. I'm speaking my opinion. Yeah, trolling is going to them people mama house and fucking with them. Yeah, disturbing them niggas' nest. You ever went and disturbed the animal's nest? Yeah, that's motherfucking trolling, nigga. I ain't disturbing no motherfucking animal's nest. These niggas at their mama's house shooting videos in driveways. These niggas ass, in the basement, nigga. I ain't going fucking with no motherfucking animal nest at all. Do you hear me?
Now, with that being said, man, I had to come to you and get your opinion because you was one considered a troll, the number one troll to be exact.
I wasn't no troll. That's YouTube shit. Yeah, no, I'm gonna ask you. You know me, right? Was I trolling? Was I trolling?
No, in my opinion, facts is facts.
All right, well then, niggas don't always say you trolling when you punching a nigga down on this bitch with the truth.
But you got to understand one thing, that's coming from the people in the YouTube world and the bloggers. See, it's a different thing between a person that's creating content versus a blogger. Most bloggers ain't never been through shit. Have you ever noticed that? They want all the prison stories. They want all the gang stories, and they ain't never been part of none of that. That's a blogger, right?
Right.
And that's why I say it's two type of creators on this YouTube shit. And the bloggers is the ones they want all the trolls and they want all the news. The bloggers do.
Right. And now they gave him something to blog about. Yeah, that was terrible what happened. But hey, man, don't put that shit on me. And yeah, I ain't got what I think. I don't think shit about it, man. I think a nigga need to stay where they at. Yeah, don't come live fucking with me because I ain't as stable. I'm like the Mexican. I might see it as a threat. And I might have to goddamn me throw some stones. Do you hear me?
Well, every dog has his day, like you just said.
That's how I started. In this case, it was 2 dogs. And we could end it right there. Nigga, I know they don't like that shit, but hey, nigga, that's real life. Nigga, yeah, my granny told me that. Yeah, straight up.